Liverpool are simply incredible. The best team in the land right now, the best team in Europe, the best team in the Premier League. Everyone said in October and September they haven't played anyone. Then they beat Leverkusen and Real Madrid and City. But, they'll drop off. Mohammed Salah will drop off. Then it got to December. They kept winning games. Didn't sign anyone in January. And now we're sitting here coming up to the end of February. They've just turned up to the Etihad in what I would call an Arnie Slot masterclass. They've turned up to the Etihad. Man City looked toothless. Liverpool could have played that game 4 or 5 times. Konate, Van Dijk, really, really good. Trent, very good going forward. Robertson as well, really good performance from him. It doesn't matter. This Liverpool team can play so many different systems. They can press the life out of you. They can play this relentless passing. And they are probably the best counter-attacking team right now in Europe. And they've just turned up to the Etihad. And it was a training session. It was a training session. Manchester City players running out of ideas. Van Dijk and Konate winning every single header. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Make sure you go and check out the Newcastle match reaction earlier. That was another crazy, crazy game. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're steamrolling our way towards 46k. We're about 350 away. And 90% of you who watch the Liverpool videos and not subscribed to hit that subscribe button. Manchester City 0, Liverpool 2. Mohammed Salah, by the way. We'll get on Salah in a minute. That's probably Dominic Szoboszlai's best performance in the Liverpool shirt that I have seen. His work rate, he's up and down relentlessly for 90 minutes. Gets an assist. We'll get to the goal in a minute. Get to his goal as well. Fantastic finish. But that Liverpool team, man, we genuinely, we could witness something really special. I fancy them to win the Champions League. They're going to be obviously clear favourites to win the League Cup. And right now, they're 11 points clear. 11 points clear of Arsenal, who, by the way, have got to play Nottingham Forest or midweek. So if Liverpool beat Newcastle and Forest beat Arsenal, they could be 14 points clear. We'll get to this Liverpool team in a minute. This was the lineup, of course. I don't know what Google have done with this formation because it didn't look like that at all. I can't even bring that up on screen. That looks absolutely shambolic. Let's actually bring up what the Liverpool team looked like. Let's get on to FootMob. Here we go. This was the Liverpool team. I can't believe they've only given Trent Alexander-Arnold a 6.7 rating. It was more of a Curtis Jones. It was more of a Diaz playing through the middle at times, and it was more of Curtis Jones playing on the left and Szoboszlai in the 10. But that was the Liverpool team. Absolutely insane performance. From how they've only given Van Dijk a 7.4 rating should be a crime. He was unbelievable. And then you look to their bench. They can bring on players like Cody Gakpo. They can bring on Harvey Elliott. They can bring on Quansah. They can bring on Tsimikas. They can bring on Endo. This Liverpool team, honestly, mind-blowing right now. Mind-blowing. I thought Arsenal would win this league, but this Liverpool side have got every single thing to win this title, and they're going to win it. They're going to steamroll their way towards it. Arsenal will have to give Liverpool a guard of honour at this rate when it comes to the Anfield game. The first goal, the set piece, is sublime. It is absolutely sublime. I can't remember if it was McAllister or Trent. I think it was Trent who took the corner, and it was off the training ground. Do not sleep on how important Robertson's role is in that corner. He shoulders off a couple of players, which gives Szoboszlai the room to run round. It's an inch-perfect pass into Mohammed Salah. Just knows where he is, has a little glance over his shoulder, lays it into the path of Mohammed Salah, who gets the shot on effort. It deflects off Ake, and Liverpool make it 1-0. And as soon as they got that goal, I looked to one of my friends and went, that's game over. That's game over, because Liverpool are the best team in the league when it comes to managing out games. They're so strong defensively. That midfield is so compact, but can also press, but can also retain the ball in tight spaces. And I just never really thought that Manchester City would penetrate that Liverpool defence. Mohammed Salah. Mohammed Salah. We are witnessing a Lionel Messi-esque season from Mohammed Salah. It is unbelievable. 25 goals in 27 appearances with 16 assists. Another game this season with a goal, with an assist. That's 41 goal contributions in 27 games in the league, right? That's 3 goal contributions in 4 games in the League Cup. And that's 7 goal contributions in 7 in the Champions League. So that's 7, 11, that's 52 goal contributions in 39 games from Mohammed Salah. Like I said, Lionel Messi numbers. If Liverpool win the Champions League, and let's be honest, they're going to win the Premier League, give this guy the Ballon d'Or. The best player in Europe this season. I don't care how great Kylian Mbappe was against Manchester City. And don't get me wrong, it was a very, very good performance. But what Mohammed Salah is doing is unbelievable. I'm actually going to make a video on the second channel talking about him in more depth. But today, man of the match. Dominic Szoboszlai was also very good. Salah gets down that right-hand side. And this is what Trent gives you. That ball over the top into Salah's path. Then Salah plays it to Szoboszlai, who knocks it onto his right, strikes it with his left, and Ederson's got no chance. If I was to give a man of the match, I probably would give it to Salah, closely followed by Szoboszlai. I thought Van Dijk and Konate, again, were both very, very, very good. And we're sitting here now, going into the halftime break, with Liverpool 2-0 up. Then a third goal ruled out from Curtis Jones. Another brilliant bit of play from Trent. I think it was Gravenberch, played in Szoboszlai, who put it across to Curtis Jones. And when it was 3-0, I was like, this is just getting embarrassing now from Manchester City's perspective. They huffed and they puffed, but they're simply not good enough this Premier League season. Now, I want to bring up the Premier League table because what we are witnessing is extraordinary. We might not see an 87, 88, 89, 90-point season from Liverpool. You know, they'd have to win 10 of their remaining 11 or 9 of their remaining 10 games to get to 90 points. But this league title, in my opinion, will be done by April. Arsenal do not have the firepower or the minerals to win this league title. Liverpool have got the firepower, the manager, the minerals, the personnel, and the mentality. They are the team to beat. 1 defeat in 27 games should be spoken about more. You look at the fixtures they've got coming up. They've got a League Cup final to play in their next 4 or 5 games. They are just ridiculous. They've beaten Manchester City home and away without conceding a goal. We need to, why? Don't get me wrong. Liverpool tonight, Trent looked a little bit sus defensively. Doku got past him 8 or 9 times, but he was involved in both goals. They will dispatch and annihilate Southampton. And that's the perfect fixture sandwiched in between PSG away and PSG at home, right? 5 days after PSG, and I think they'll dispatch of them comfortably. They then play the League Cup final. We've also got the League Cup final preview midweek. And don't get me wrong, Newcastle United today were actually really good. Some people have been saying they weren't that great. I thought they were good today. Everton at Anfield, we know what's coming then. Then you get into Fulham away, West Ham, Leicester. They'll comfortably dispatch of Spurs. Let's be brutally honest. And the league title will be done way before that Arsenal fixture. Way before. I reckon middle of April, Liverpool will be crowned Premier League champions. And what a job Arne Slot has done in his first season. Now, can they go on to do something special? It's ridiculous. Turning up to the Etihad. Counter-attacking masterclass. No fear. Confidence in their ability. Understanding the task from the manager. And Arsenal Liverpool have opened up the door. Let's be brutally honest. They drew against Everton. They drew against Villa. They've drawn 7 or 8 games this season. But like I said, no one's laughing now about that draw against Aston Villa. I said this last night. No one's laughing about it because Liverpool are 11 points clear. It's simply, it is stupid. It's criminal. It's crazy. From Arsenal's perspective, they must be kicking themselves right now. Absolutely kicking themselves. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you hit this subscribe button. I am